Morning. Welcome. So this week we are looking at our values as a church. The 5 values that we hold. Yesterday we were talking about being God-led and Spirit-inspired, what that might look like. Today I want to look at open and inclusive. So there are certain things which are absolutely core to what we hold dear as a church, and they're for everybody. If you're a Christian, you subscribe to these things. They're what make you a Christian. We believe in a God that is Trinitarian, one substance, 3 persons, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, co-equal, co-eternal. They've always been, and they are all on a level plane with each other. We believe that Jesus is fully God, fully man, that the work of the incarnation, the cross, the outcome of the resurrection, that Jesus is raised and ascended. He is now at the right hand of the Father, and he has poured out his Spirit on the earth, and only through what Jesus has done are all things put back as they're supposed to be. The redemption of all things, the renewal of creation, all of that, and in Jesus is our hope of personal salvation and also corporate salvation, where we are within a community. All of that absolutely down the line. If you want to look at those, you look at the great Christian creeds, and we subscribe to the creeds. It's a creedal church. When it comes to other things, just about everything else we can discuss and we can talk about and think through, and we can have different opinions, and that it's possible to engage with those matters with integrity and come to different answers. And I spoke at the weekend using the LGBT as an example of that. That as a church, for us, we hold a diversity of opinions, and we accept a diversity of opinions, and we hold them in respect towards each other. I said that we are not a smoothie, but a fruit salad. A smoothie is something where everything just gets blended together into a kind of a mush where everything looks the same, that kind of a green or red slop. But we aren't like that. We're a fruit salad where everybody is allowed to be and encouraged to be what they particularly are. What holds us together is the presence of the Spirit and the work of the Spirit among us. But we are allowed to integrity have different views on things. What that means, though, for Holy Apostles is that sexual orientation in this particular discussion is no barrier to full activity within the church, right the way up to leadership and teaching. It's not something which should become a block. And we pay particular attention to those whose lived experience sits within that particular area, and we take care of them and we listen to them. And that brings us to the second part. Inclusion, bringing everybody in all their differences, is one thing, but actually open and inclusive means that our posture when we approach each other is one of humility and listening. Yes, we hold our opinions strongly and we want to know why we believe what we believe, but we also have a generosity towards the other opinion. And so we take time to find out why someone else would have a different view on those matters. So what do we do today? We'll just, I suppose, put into practice something of that. Make today a day when you listen to somebody who has a very different view on something than you. Hear their arguments, their rationale, and don't feel the need necessarily to counter it. Just say, thank you, that's interesting. It's a hard thing to do sometimes, but incredibly valuable. Have a great day. God bless.